Again, welcome to my channel. I am Molinda Jae, and this is 30 lessons that I learned. So, of course, feel free to hop on board and see what I learned. And if it applies, comment down below. And if it doesn't, you can still take note. And if the circumstance come up upon you, then you'll be like, hey, let me look, go ahead and refer to Melinda's J video and see what she learned on that end. Okay, on with the 30 lessons I learned. All right, so the third thing that I learned is work smarter, not harder. And this is in contrast to the work hard, play hard slogan, because I feel like nowadays we don't need to work hard to play hard. No, we need to work hard, or we need to work smarter and not harder. And what I mean by working smarter and not harder, uh um because there are many ways, many avenues now more than ever on how to get to the end goal. It's just whether you're going to do it ethically or you're going to do it unethically. So I go the ethic route. However, I'm going to pick out the avenues that presents itself on how I can be able to still get to that goal, but is not in the traditional way. Meaning, I'm gonna give you a prime example. School. Okay. Especially when it comes to jobs nowadays, because they're still forever changing because of what had happened with the panorama. Okay, so as I keep saying this, and I'm gonna keep saying it until y'all get it, because I've had this epiphany or this revelation ever since I was in high school. Between high school and my sophomore year in college, right? And I kid you not, my my next door neighbor, she's an elderly person, and I love her. Me and my family love her, all right? And she, every time I go over her house for like to chat, coffee and tea, she will always ask me what's going on? What's the agenda? What's your goals or whatever? And I would tell her, I'm gonna do this, and this, and this. And each time I go over there, majority of the time it will stay the same, right? Of my goals and aspiration. But over a period of time, it would change. Majority of the time, I would stick to the guns. But as situations and events will play within my life, that's when the story would change. The goal would change. And as I reflect on it, I still reflect on it now. She will always ask the question, so what's going on? Now, what's the tea? What is the goal this time? Or what, you still doing this? Are you still doing that? And I will say, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still doing that. I'm still doing this. And however, there was this one time that me and my mom had went to we're at her house, and she asked me the question again, and I told her what the goal was that time, and she told me this, and it still stays with me to this day. And she said, and this is no shade to all the people who has the doctorate, the masters, and the bachelor. I mean, especially the doctorate and the PhD and the masters, right? She had told me that you don't need a master's degree to do what you want to do, or you don't need a master's degree. And at the time, I was like, okay. But over a period of time, I was like, it makes sense because um she does have a master's degree, I believe, in business, But at the same time, she utilized it to another form in another way other than the traditional way. All right. So basically, she was like, the goal, either way it goes, the goals that you're trying to reach, you don't have to do it the traditional way. There's always another way to get there. You just gonna have to tap in and get and do it, of course, do it the ethical way, but also you just need to figure out how you can get to that goal without stressing yourself out. What again, the original phrase will be work hard, play hard. I don't want to work hard and play hard. I want to work smarter and not harder. I want to work smarter to where I don't have wear and tear within my body in the mentally, physically, spiritually, emotional aspect, to where when I get to the goal, I will be all worn out and, you know, have that feeling of now what type of energy. I want to get to the goal and be like, man, that was a journey. Oh my gosh, let me tell everybody about my experience and still be the lively person that I am now. So that's why I'm like, okay, work smarter, not harder. So if you are a person that is not a school type of person, but you still want that college experience, I would tell people to do community college. If you are unsure about what the F you want to do in life, but you still want to take a couple of courses just to say you're going to school, whatever case may be, um, go to a community college. Just see how it goes, because at least they're a lot more flexible than a 4-year university. A 4-year university is not as flexible as a 2-year. So I'm gonna say this every video until y'all get it. Now, go to a 2-year, because again, I had my sights set on for a 4-year. Go straight into a 4-year after high school. However, um, I didn't I didn't do something in time to where I was able to actually get in. I mean, I was in, but by the time it was time for school, it was just too much. So I just fell back and went to a community college, which was like the best thing ever for me, because um again, I still had a set goal. I just chose a different or a different path was chosen for me to go on that one. That way I can help navigate people throughout their college years, possibly, and to figure out what they, you know, what is the better route for them to go without being them in debt like that. So if you are going, if you haven't figured out where you want to go or what you want to do, go to a community college, take a couple of courses and see which one sticks with you the most and go forward. Go to a trade school. There are many fast track programs out there, like real estate, nursing, plumbing, uh, pipeline, cooking, etc. Go that route. All right, and then build yourself up from then on. All right, so that's what I mean by working smarter and not harder. Now, for the fourth pointer, I want I'm getting tongue tied. The fourth lesson that I learned that turned into a blessing is expect the unexpected, which is a good segue from the last pointer of working smarter, not harder, because everything doesn't go as planned. As much planning that I did, everything didn't go as planned. As much planning as I did, everything did not go as planned. But as the situation came upon me, I, of course, I went through it with a blind eye. But of course, I had to make adjustments, maybe make a couple of sacrifices in the meantime, but definitely make a couple of adjustments to where, um, I still want to get to that goal, but something or someone or some event that was unforeseen at the time said otherwise. So, um, yes, expect the unexpected. And keep in mind that was my quote. That was my quote that I you know how people, the yearbook folks would come around to all the students and they will ask, "Hey, what saying what would you want to leave far as like the phrase or whatever, something like that." What would be your phrase when it comes to going um when it comes to leaving high school and going and pursue your dreams and aspiration in life, something like that. And my quote was like, expect the unexpected, because when uh, when you expect something and it doesn't turn out the way you expected it to be, it's going to leave you disappointed. So that's why I just said expect the unexpected, because um when you expect something, when you go for it and you don't expect nothing in return, or you just don't expect anything, you don't have any, you know, high expectations on it, then the outcome can surprise you. the out can the outcome can surprise you. So again, everything doesn't go as planned. Don't worry about it. Chill out, because I was one of those that always plan for stuff and things didn't work out. But it's okay. Just just go through it. Just go through it, and then be kind to yourself. Be gentle with it as you go through it. All right. So that concludes the third and fourth um point of the 30 lessons that I've learned so far that turned into blessing. Okay, so I thank you for tuning in. Please leave a comment down below of your thoughts and opinions and how this resonates with you. Be sure to like the video and share the video so we can each one teach one and learn from one another, as well as subscribing to the YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. Hit that notification bell so you know the next time I upload a video. And always remember to love thyself, know thyself, soothe thyself so you can heal thyself.